Elizabeth, first rally. How you feeling?
I'm excited. I really don't know what to expect, so this is really cool.
My name is David Schechter. I'm a veteran reporter, and now I work for you. I'm taking real people out on the road to get their questions answered, and you're coming along for the ride. This is Verify Road Trip.
All right. So we got a large dough ball here. Just flour that right up.
Elizabeth Darbon has lots of experience making pizza.
Because it's cold, it's going to be a little bit more stretchy.
What she doesn't have is health insurance. 1 in 5 Texans don't. It's a problem for Liz because she's been a diabetic since she was a kid. What's it like to have such a serious illness and not have insurance?
It's tough. It's really tough. And it's scary.
Liz is a Democrat. She likes the idea of Medicare for all, but she doesn't know who she'll vote for yet on Super Tuesday.
I feel like privatized healthcare is a racket. It's a business. It's not out there for people.
My job is to help Liz explore how the candidates approach healthcare. To do that, I communicated with the 6 highest polling campaigns in Texas. In the end, only 3 chose to participate.
You're in the media now.
Our first stop is a rally for Senator Bernie Sanders.
Troublemaker till the day they die.
This is the part where we walk up and talk to strangers.
What are the parts of his plan that you think are the best? Like his health care plan, just the whole thing?
I think as a taxpaying American citizen, I think everybody has a right to health care.
Yes, he doesn't have his whole plan laid out, but I don't believe anyone does, no matter whether they say they do or not.
So you think that he's the man that can get the job done?
Yes, I do believe so.
The next president of the United States of America, Senator Bernie Sanders.
We are going to end this cruel and dysfunctional healthcare system and move to Medicare for all.
I do like his attitude, and I like his presence. He seems very, very strong.
Sanders says his plan will cost $47.5 trillion over 10 years.
We have a system that says if you come down with cancer or heart disease or somebody in your family has Alzheimer's, it's not enough to struggle to stay alive and get healthy. Your family is going to go bankrupt because you got sick. That is obscene. We're going to end all of that.
I think it would have been good if he had just hit a little bit deeper on a few of the talking points, but
Particularly healthcare, because that's what you're interested in.
Exactly.
And you were the only one with a multicolored mohawk that I saw in the whole room.
Usually I am.
Liz and I are looking at the big picture now with economist Ray Perryman. He studies the economic impact of healthcare policy, and he's breaking down the candidates' positions.
There's literally 2 headlines that are out there. There's only 2. One of them is the public option. I'm just going to put PO here. And that's one that Vice President Biden has. The other one is Medicare for all.
Medicare for all. That's what Sanders and Senator Elizabeth Warren support. It eliminates private health insurance plans. Instead, the government pays your medical bills. Basically, it builds a brand new system.
A sudden change like that would be very difficult. You're all 320 million of us now have our insurance from the same place. And so you begin to see that's an astronomical expense.
You shouldn't have Washington dictating to you. You cannot keep the plan you have.
Variations on the public option is an idea supported by Vice President Joe Biden, Mike Bloomberg, Pete Buttigieg, and Senator Amy Klobuchar. It keeps private health insurance, but if you prefer, you have the option to buy government health insurance if you like that better. In essence, the plan builds on the Affordable Care Act.
Do you think that privatized healthcare, like health insurance companies, do you think that they're mainly motivated by profit, or do you think they're really motivated by care?
I think that the private sector, there are certainly times that profit leads people to abuse it. There's no question about that. Mm-hmm. One thing that the private sector profit motivation does is it compels them to try to be efficient and use the resources well.
It puts things in a bit more of a perspective of, like, you know, what can we expect in reality?
Every American will be guaranteed access to affordable health insurance. That means millions of Americans who don't have health insurance can get it and will finally achieve universal coverage in this country.
Hi.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. I'm Julie Johnson.
Julie Johnson is a Texas state representative and the co-chair of Mike Bloomberg's Texas campaign.
What we have over here are folks that are making phone calls, and they're calling voters, and they're doing computer stuff.
Bloomberg favors the public option, but he's not said how much it will cost.
We don't have time to tell voters what they want to hear. We only have time to talk about policies that we can get done. Mike Bloomberg will make your health care better, and he can get it done.
Of course, you know, the appeal of Medicare for all, and, you know, what sounds so good, but how feasible is it really has been my question, which is why where I am.
And I think that's why so many there are so many critics of those proposals.
If you're saying the healthcare system is broken, and we hear that a lot, why try to fix the existing system and not just have a new system, this Medicare for all that is a popular idea with a lot of people?
Well, the healthcare system isn't broken for everyone. I think that's the thing. People who have good health insurance plans, they feel like the insurance is working just fine for them. Where it's broken is our system doesn't include everyone.
I'm glad that I had this opportunity, because it honestly does seem that his health care plan is the most realistic.
Live from the Gilliard Center in Charleston, South Carolina, here are the 7 candidates for the presidential nomination.
With candidates taking the stage for a final debate before Super Tuesday, we are watching with members of the Warren campaign.
Getting a progressive agenda enacted is going to be really hard, and it's going to take someone who digs into the details to make it happen.
How do you think Senator Warren's doing right now?
I think she's going strong.
Warren says her Medicare for All plan will cost $52 trillion over 10 years. Frederick Joseph is a surrogate for the Warren campaign.
What is it about Elizabeth Warren's health care plan that you're more excited for and are worth supporting more than Bernie's?
Well, I think the key word there is plan, right? So Elizabeth Warren has 3 steps that she's looking at for rolling out Medicare for all, as opposed to just saying that she has an idea.
I think Elizabeth is interested in plans that can actually pass.
Yeah.
And is that fair to say?
That is very fair to say, yeah.
Is this one of them?
Oh, absolutely. So I think that that's what makes Elizabeth Warren different from not just a Bernie, but different from all candidates. She has a way that's going to get paid for. She understands when it's going to roll out. She already has people in mind who she wants to run these different things, right? She is meticulous.
I've read over her plan regarding health care, and I do like a lot of the things that it has to say. I don't think I'm going to make my final decision until I'm actually standing in the ballot box ready to cast my vote.
So who did you vote for the Democratic nominee for president?
Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren. Why did you vote for Elizabeth Warren?
Because after the whole process and doing the research, she has the most comprehensive actual plan out there with a lot of detail telling you how she wants to transition from where we are to Medicare for all.
Before she made her final choice, Liz put in a lot of work getting to the bottom of an issue that matters a lot to her. That is something we should all do before we vote.